Honkai, Nexus, Anima, the next Hoyoverse game, assuming Petite Planet won't come out first, which is completely a possibility, but we're gonna say it's the next one, and the big one, because, you know, the purposes of this video like it better that way. Am I the most excited about this one out of the ones coming out? No, actually, no. But not no. Like they're tied. Like, do I love Hoyoverse Animal Crossing? Hell yeah. Do I love Hoyoverse Pokemon? Hell yeah. Do I support Hoyoverse completely stealing from Nintendo in every way possible? Hell yeah. Both companies piss me off on the regular, so I'm kind of hoping for a battle of lawsuits. I think that would be fun. But all things aside, this is the one I wanted to make a video on because it interested me and I had things to say about it. Now, I sadly didn't get into the closed beta test, probably because I didn't apply, so I'm going to be using trailer footage instead of actual in-game footage because, yeah, that's just how I roll. It saves you from the boredom of watching a completely black screen while I yap. I am quickly realizing that this channel is just like an outlet for me to say anything and everything about everything and anything, and I completely support that message. Like, I feel like there's a video idea behind every video, but by the end of it, I'm just talking to talk. I hope that's entertaining. Enough of you watch this to make me think it's entertaining, so yeah. I mean, I just have a lot of words about a lot of things, okay? What can I say? Being a quiet person in the real world, such as myself, my voice gets, like, relatively tired of not talking. So this is my outlet. This is where I do the talking. You guys have to suffer the consequences. Moving on, though, to HNA, Honkai, Nexus, Anima, Pokemon Hoyo. Hoyo, Pokemon. Game Freak is so gonna sue this game. All I want to know is, where was this game when I was a kid? Like, I remember being like 9 and being like, I don't have a Nintendo though. And I had like all of the Pokemon books. I collected cards. I had a binder, guys. I had a binder. I was dedicated. I had a binder. I was dedicated. Pokemon was already an expensive hobby before factoring the fact that I was a kid and video games cost tons of money. I remember saving for like a long time to get just like an Xbox, and then I figured out that I needed a Nintendo to play Pokemon, and I was like, I can't do it again. I can't. No, it's over for me. I'm sticking to Pokemon Go. It's wraps. I'm done. I've done enough. Like, this is just, Pokemon's not in my future. And yes, I know this is a gacha game, so it's like probably not the best for children. But like, when you're 9, you're like, Mommy, what's gambling? You don't even have the money to gamble. You don't even know what that is. You're like, what is this gambling I hear of? What is a slot machine? I am 9 and I do not know. I don't know if 9-year-olds sound like that. I don't know. What do 9-year-olds sound like? Don't tell me. I don't want to know. 9-year-olds are terrifying. Okay. But anyway, that's not the point. That's not the point. The point is that it's free and it's on mobile. This is revolutionary. This is a revolution that is revolutionary. Whoa. I wouldn't catch me when I figure out how many gigabytes this is gonna take up on storage, on my storage. Yeah, wouldn't be around. I'm not a safe person then. But storage issues aside, I'm really excited about this game. Like, everybody knows that Game Freak isn't exactly known for being a high-tier, really renowned game developer. Like, they just had an original idea, and they are very charming with their games. Like, I've played a couple of Pokemon games now, and I really enjoy them, and they're quite fun. But I wouldn't say they're the best quality games. They look mildly bleh, and they play mildly bleh. The thing they've got for them is the charm, you know? But Hoyo's really good at making games. Now, I'm not being like, Hoyo is the best gaming company ever. No, but they do make good quality games, and they render nicely, and they look good. So that with Pokemon's gonna be great. Now, because I feel the need to move this video along, I'm going to start looking at the designs on the website of some of the animas. Also, I don't like how they changed the layout, by the way. It's weird now. I don't like it. Why would they even do something like this? This is obscure. This is nonsense. This is crazy. But nevertheless, this is a cool design here. I know it's like closely tied to one of the playable characters, but it reminds me a lot of like a non-Pokemon monster catching game. Like, I don't think I would find it in Pokemon, but I feel like I would find it in like another monster catching game, like a Pal World type game, or if anybody's ever played Lumion Legacy, kind of like I feel like I would see it there. It's very silly. I like in this game how they have like a lot of cute designs. Like I feel like if you played Pokemon, I really love Wooloo. Wooloo is like a W design. Wooloo is top tier amazingness. I love Wooloo. I usually really like cute Pokemon or like mysterious Pokemon similar to Darkrai or Marshadow. I really like Mousehold and Tandemaus are another example of a cute Pokemon. But I feel like this game really focuses on the specifically cute factor of Pokemon, and I really like that personally because sometimes Pokemon can be like a hit or miss for me. Like in Scarlet and Violet, for example, there's the spider Pokemon. I forgot what the pre-evo's name is, but I think it's super cute and like really silly. But then it evolves into Spidops, and I'm like, nah. I mean, no shade, Spidops. I reserve all my shade for low kicks. But then I look at Anima like this one, and I'm like, I love you. Like the heart motif and everything. Like it's just Anima after Anima. I look at them, and they're so cute. And I know it's not every person's cup of tea, like I get that, but how could this not be your cup of tea? Like look at this little guy, look at this little fish guy, and then he evolves into a cool little surfboard. Like what more do you even want? I honestly think this might be my favorite Nexus Anima design because it's just so cute, and I also really love surfing IRL, and its pre-evo is adorable. It gives wishy-washy vibes, does it not? Also, super duper fun fact, I have never played an auto chess game before, and people have had so many mixed reactions on the internet to Honkai Nexus Anima being an auto chess game. I'm really interested to see how this plays out because from what I've seen, it kind of looks like a tower defense game mixed with Pokemon, and I really like both those things. So I feel like this could be silly and joyous for me. I also really love chess, which I feel like is probably irrelevant, but maybe if I like chess and I like Pokemon, I like auto chess Pokemon. When you have 2 brain cells, you really think hard, don't ya? I hope it's kind of like tower defense, maybe like in the same genre, because if I have to relearn combat like I did with HSR, I'm going to be sad. I still don't understand speed tuning. I just like, at this point, I'm just like, high speed equal good. Yeah. Sunflora. This is Sunflora. You cannot convince me otherwise. This is Sunflora. It's a regional variant of Sunflora, trust. This is something that is straight out of a Studio Ghibli movie. You cannot convince me otherwise. Like, this is something that would be in Spirited Away. Or no, honestly, it reminds me of like a Princess Mononoke mushroom. Something that isn't in Pokemon, but is in Nexus Anima that I really like is the focus on inanimate objects in Pokemon. Like you have Shampoko, and it's very directly based on a shampoo bottle, and then you've got Broomba, which is very directly based on a broom. You have Bagel, which is based on like a bag, a recycling bag to be exact. And like, of course you have like the Rotoms and Klefki, but with Anima Nexus, it's very much more on the nose, and it sets it apart from other monster catching games, which is kind of cool. Just like the true absurdity of basing this world's version of an animal on a phone is kind of fun. Realistic? No, but it's really fun and silly. And I feel like in Pokemon, it feels like far less on the nose, which is cool in its own fun way. But it just like, I like how Nexus Anima kind of sets itself apart. Also, I'm a sucker for bell monsters and like monster catching games. I really love Chimecho. This gives Chimecho vibes. If you've played Lumion Legacy, which I mentioned earlier, I love Celesting, another bell themed monster and a monster catching game. I don't know why I like bell-themed monsters. I'm not really attached to bells in the real world, but nevertheless, it goes unexplained. I really like this one. Anyhow, I cannot wait till this game comes out till I can make content using footage from in-game. It's gonna be so joyous. I'm going to have so much fun. And overall, I'm really excited to share content on this game with y'all. But for now, bye-bye.